You know how in most sports, you've got those tough, serious looking athletes? Well, golf is a bit different. People might think golfers are all traditional and boring, but that's not the case. Today, we're diving into the stories of 5 players who've stirred up some controversy in their careers, sometimes even resorting to cheating. Let's uncover the 5 most disliked golfers according to their fellow players here on Sports Frenzy TV. Meet Vijay Singh, often dubbed the most hated golfer of all time. Despite a stellar career, winning several major championships and a whopping 9 PGA Tour victories in 2004, he's not exactly a fan favorite. So why the bad rap? Well, it boils down to 2 major incidents. First off, back in 1985 during an Asian circuit, Singh was accused of cheating. The story goes that at the Indonesian Open, documents later confirmed he fudged his score. Singh was just 22 and not a big name yet. After trailing in the second round, he supposedly adjusted his scorecard by 1 crucial stroke. Despite claiming it was all a misunderstanding, the officials weren't convinced, leading to a lifetime ban from the Southeast Asian Golf Federation. This controversy still stirs debate and discomfort among players who were there. But that's not all. Fast forward to 2013, Singh got caught up in another scandal, this time involving deer antler spray, which supposedly contained a substance that boosts human growth hormone. Singh admitted to buying the spray and other products for $9,000, claiming he was unaware of its banned ingredients. He claimed he was unaware that the deer antler spray he used might contain a substance banned by the PGA Tour's anti-doping policy. Despite his explanation, the golf community did not take kindly to this. Bubba Watson, a fellow golfer, expressed disappointment, suggesting that reliance on such measures to improve performance was regrettable and even questioned the mental soundness of those using it, calling it strange. Sergio Garcia, once a major rival of Tiger Woods, wasn't always on the blacklist. However, as his career progressed, his performance dipped, and his painfully slow play started turning fans off. His penchant for repeatedly picking up and putting down his club before shots didn't help either. When asked about his unique swing, Garcia defended his approach by stating that his swing suited him well and questioned the need for change. He expressed a preference for a natural swing that allowed him to play effectively over striving for technical perfection that might not yield the same results. But it wasn't just his playing style that irked people, it was also his attitude. Garcia's outspoken nature and tendency to speak without filtering his thoughts added to his controversial image. For instance, when asked if he'd invite Tiger Woods to dinner, his response was that he'd serve fried chicken, a comment many found distasteful. He didn't stop there. In an interview with Fox News, Garcia acknowledged that he often feels compelled to speak his mind, noting that while many others might think the same things, they choose to remain silent. This bluntness, while honest, often came across as arrogance, fueling the dislike many felt towards him. Ian Poulter, who's been ranked as high as 5th in the world golf rankings, definitely knows his way around a golf course. But his skills on the green aren't what get him talked about most. It's his attitude. Known for being quite the character, Poulter has a reputation for flamboyance and arrogance when he's performing well, and a bit of a sore loser vibe when he's not. And yes, he's pretty vocal about it all. This combination has rubbed many in the golf world the wrong way. His peers suggest he'd be less disliked if he toned down the chatter. But Poulter isn't the only one with the knack for stirring up controversy. Enter Rory Sabatini. This guy could have been one of the most admired athletes in golf, thanks to his impressive performances, including a stellar Ryder Cup and 12 European Tour wins. However, his confrontational personality often overshadows his achievements. Sabatini's temper flares up, especially during play. Back in 2005, he famously lost his cool with Ben Crane over Crane's low playing speed. Sabatini got so frustrated that after hitting his shot, he didn't wait for Crane to finish. He just moved on to the next hole, which is a big no-no in golf etiquette. His act, along with a confrontation with a volunteer at the Northern Trust Open, didn't help his popularity. Despite being forced to apologize, his actions left many displeased. earning him a spot as one of the least favored playing partners in a Sports Illustrated poll. Both Poulter and Sabatini showed that even in golf, a sport known for its calm demeanor, tempers can flare and personalities can clash, making for some notorious reputations on the course. Phil Mickelson, a big name in golf, found himself on the not-so-favorable side of the headlines in 2014. After the U.S. team lost the Ryder Cup, Mickelson publicly criticized the team captain, Tom Watson, during a press conference. He argued that Watson lacked the strong leadership that Paul Azinger had shown back in 2008. This bold move to call out Watson in such a public manner definitely didn't sit well with many, making Mickelson a rather controversial figure in the golf world. On a similar note, another golfer who hasn't won the hearts of his peers is Bubba Watson. An ESPN survey involving 103 professional golfers sought to identify the least sympathetic player on the circuit. One telling question asked who'd be the least likely to help in a fight, and Bubba Watson topped that list by a significant margin. This kind of peer feedback speaks volumes, suggesting that Bubba's persona might not be meshing well with others on the tour. Tiger Woods, often hailed as one of the greatest athletes ever, has had his fair share of ups and downs. Today, many fans are cheering him on, eager to see him climb back to the top. However, it wasn't always this way. Tiger has been through a lot, and at one point, he was perhaps the most disliked player in golf. Being the best in the game for so long made him a target of envy, and his massive fan base only added fuel to the fire, stirring resentment among other players. But Tiger's troubles weren't just about popularity. His fame seemed to bring out a more arrogant side, which didn't go over well, and serious personal issues, including adultery, alcohol use, and reckless driving, tarnished his reputation significantly. These problems cost him the respect of many in the golf community. Despite all this, Tiger has worked hard to turn things around. He's making a comeback, and it looks like he's regained the respect of many who had written him off. While it's true that during his lowest points he was one of the most hated figures in golf, his effort to overcome his past and return to form is commendable. The golf world was almost ready to move on without him, but now we are watching to see if this great athlete can add a few more victories to his legendary career. What's your take on these controversial golf figures? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with all our latest content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.